We will get started here. Okay, so this is obviously a webinar for Shortcuts Pay, which is our new payments integration that we're very excited about. And we do have a lot of clients using already and really loving it. So we're just going to go over kind of the feedback that brought Shortcuts Pay to be and things we were seeing and how we're hoping it will really help you guys as Shortcuts users. So we'll start with Sarah here. Sarah owns a small business. She's been open for 5 years. And she's using a standalone bank terminal. So she doesn't have any integrated payments, and she's using that side by side with Shortcuts Fusion. She's not taking any deposits. So everything on the face value looks like it would be going great. She's successful. She has her six stylists. She's been in business for a while, but behind the scenes, it's taking around 3 hours a week to match the transactions, and do everything manually to reconcile that standalone terminal with her Shortcuts Fusion system. Um, so it's also opens the door for a lot of human error. If someone enters the wrong amount, you could just be missing a decimal point, assigns the wrong transaction to the wrong transaction that's in Shortcuts. You have to go back and fix all of that. So it seems like a pretty simple problem, but it ends up taking a lot of time per week, that she could be focused on doing marketing, driving business, helping her employees, a lot of other areas. So when we looked at not the non-integrated manual payments, we just found some numbers here. So it can take an average of an hour and a half every single week to manually enter payment amounts. And it can take up to 2 hours to reconcile all of those transactions. Um, so that's a lot of time if you really look at that. And then the reconciling, of course, that's also errors. You have to go in and find those if things aren't adding up. I'm sure you felt that pain before. Um, and then another cost of that is there's no booking deposits. So we've been just seeing, unfortunately, people are very comfortable not showing up to appointments or canceling outside of that cancellation window, and they just really don't think twice about it. So if you do take online booking deposits, even if it's just a percentage, a dollar amount, whatever you're comfortable with, we do see businesses saving lots of money on those no-shows, and late cancellations, just because you are still getting a portion of that appointment if you can't fill that slot. So it's something that is a huge benefit of integrated payments as well, because we can get that set up for you online. So again, it's the issue we've identified with the current setup, are manual entry errors. And those are just, again, the decimal point, and the fact that you're putting every single transaction into a terminal and then having to take the time to reconcile that. So with Shortcuts Pay, that all of these issues are going to go away. You'll have everything in one system, and the end of the day, it's one click. There's no cross-referencing reports and kind of taking that time that we've said, to manually reconcile both. Another huge problem that we see is delayed settlements. So providers taking 2 to 3 business days, and you've already earned that money. That's your money, and it's just sitting out in the ether somewhere. And with Shortcuts Pay, it's next day deposits. So that's also takes pressure off of you, and you get your money that you have worked for the next day. And then again, the no-show revenue loss, without the deposits on file, the missed appointments. And we just see that happening more and more, that people they're just comfortable being a no-show. And so we can kind of, with the deposit, they're going to feel a little bit more committed to that appointment. And then will end up helping you again, even if it's just, the percentage of what you would have been. So we'll go a little bit more into the booking deposits, and how they change everything. From just speaking with clients, personally, I've seen sites that have saved thousands actually, and that's from just taking the deposits. Um, so it's going to reduce your no-shows. It protects your revenue. So what you see on your appointment book, if someone cancels, you might not get that whole appointment, but you're getting a portion and therefore improving your cash flow. One thing that I do hear from clients is that there's a little bit of hesitance just with regulars, and people that aren't used to paying a deposit when they make the appointment. We actually don't really see problems with that because if they are your regulars and they are going to be going to their appointments, then it shouldn't be a problem. You can also opt some people out. And like I said, we can set this up for you where you do it as a percentage, a dollar amount. The penalty can be that they are out that money. You can also apply it to their next appointment if they do end up rebooking that appointment. So we really work with you. It's very flexible and we can really work with you to get it to a place that you are comfortable with. And we really don't see that fear of current clients kind of giving pushback. We don't really see that often. And we do see a huge benefit to our clients, who are taking the booking deposits. And then this is our newest integration is that we've had our online booking deposits. We had Shortcuts Pay basically for online, but we're so excited that we can offer it for in person now. Um, we've gotten a lot of feedback about wanting more modern terminals. So you can see here, this is the Stripe terminal that is what comes with Shortcuts Pay. It's a really sleek, it looks like almost an Apple product terminal. So it does everything. It's the touch to pay, and it's also mobile. So you can bring it over to the chair, you can check people out. Um, it will, it pairs with one of your stations. So you can get a dock that keeps it at the front if you prefer that. Um, and another amazing feature is that it can work off of Wi-Fi and cellular. So if your Wi-Fi did go out, if you lost power, it will function off of cellular data. So you'll still be able to check people out, and function as a business, even if you did lose power for any reason. It's PCI certified. So it's EMV certified, PCI certified. And so with that, it also takes that fee off of your monthly bill. There's no PCI fee. Um, and then it takes all payments, of course. It's just a really great solution and people are really loving it. If you do sign up with Shortcuts Pay, we can get you however many terminals you need first per station. And right now they are 50% off, which is really exciting. Um, so it's a great time to sign up. And so far our clients are really loving the terminals. It's a huge upgrade to what people have had. Okay, so a little how Shortcuts Pay works. This is how we're looking to solve all of those problems that we went over and we've seen, throughout the businesses. So, right, we'll start with booking. It captures the deposit, it sends automatic reminders, and the no-shows are covered. So you don't really have to worry about those anymore once you have whatever your no-show policy is going to be set up. And again, we're happy to help you set that up. There's a few different ways. With the checkout, it's seamless. It's just you have your Shortcuts Fusion in front of you. You're checking the customer out, and it's going to speak right to the terminal. So there's 5 minutes off of your employees' time that they don't have to be going from one computer screen to the other. It's just going to automatically set it up for you. That also helps with the errors because it is just coming right from your shortcut. So what is supposed to be wrung out will be wrung out. And then that will help with your reconciliation too. You're not going to be doing the books and find a bunch of transactions that don't match what they were supposed to. It's your reporting is all going to add up. So, like this says, one screen every transaction, which is so much easier right in the moment, and as well as doing your reporting after the fact. And then, yeah, so reporting all transactions will be on one dashboard. And from that moment of checkout to that moment of reporting, you're just in the clear, it's seamless. So this also, we do have clients that do online payments with Shortcuts Pay or the in-person. You can do both. We can set you up with one or the other. Um, of course, we recommend both. It's to have it all in one place, all one platform. And you need that online payments to do that, the deposits for online booking. And that's really important just because online booking, we just see people kind of click a button and they aren't feeling like the drive to show up to the appointment always, which again is unfortunate. Um, but with the online payments through Shortcuts Pay, you'll get that deposit. And then if that does happen, the cancellation fee or the no-show fee is all right there in your system. And then your in person, again, it's your terminal payments, which will speak to the reporting, and all of this is included. So there's no additional fee from Shortcuts for this. You'll just have your rates, and people are very happy with the rates. We're typically meeting or beating what people were paying before. And if it is a little bit more expensive, it actually isn't, because there are so many monthly fees that we do not charge that we're seeing in our clients' statements that they're sending over. So we're always happy to look at a statement too. You can send that over to me and I can take a peek with the payments team. And then we're happy to try and get the rates to a place that you're happy with. But like I said, people are very happy with the rates and the fact that there are no monthly payment, or I'm sorry, no monthly fees. There are no PCI fees. There are no hidden security fees. And unfortunately, that's something that we've seen a lot throughout the statements that we're seeing. There's some hidden line items in those statements. Okay, the four benefits of Shortcuts Pay, and there's more than four, but we'll just start with these. I know it sounds repetitive, but the manual entry is such a big time savings for you. Just having that connect with your shortcuts and be able to take that off of your plate or your receptionist plate and put that time into something else for your business. The automated reconciliation, that's the deposits, in-person payments, the cancellation. All of that is just going to be automated. You don't have to think twice about it once you have it set up. And of course, we are here to help you get all of this set up. So anything you need, like I've said, it's customizable. We can get you to a place that you're really happy, and saving money however works for you. The settlement for the next business day, that's huge. We haven't seen many sites have that with current processors. So that's a huge one that we get set up for you. And then if you don't see that, you know that something has gone on and you can reach out to us directly. And that's another huge benefit that I would say as a fifth key benefit is that your support team is your shortcuts team. So your payments are all in one place, but so is your support. So if any of these things aren't working or you want to make adjustments, you reach out directly to us and we're your team. So that is all in one as well, which again, clients are really loving, as they've had some issues with their support teams with other processors. And here's just, you can see what's life before Shortcuts Pay, life with Shortcuts Pay. Um, it's just a lot easier for you as a business owner. We know you have so much going on. This is they're just going to streamline a big part of your business. Your payments and your transactions, of course, that is your business. So the Shortcuts Pay makes that easier for you. You don't have to, again, there's the nothing manual. That time and those mistakes are erased. Um, you have your one report. You'll have your portal that you can go into for your payments. If you have any issues in there, we can take a look for you and we can work together to troubleshoot. Again, going from 2 to 3 business days for settlement to the next day, that's huge. That money is just there for you, and it should be because it's your money. Um, Having one dashboard, and like I said, that helps with your support too. You have one dashboard, you have one support system, everything is in one place, and we're happy to help you. And then just having one system, you don't need to worry about 2 screens. And again, the support comes in there as well. You just have one support team for your POS in one place. So with Shortcuts Pay, you have an hour and a half saved every week, and you have $7,900 saved per year and 0 errors. That's the result of that. Um, and again, I will say so that with that, if there are errors, things like that, you have us as your support. Um, and that is some of the feedback from clients using the Shortcuts Pay already. They love that they can just call us directly. You have myself for client success, and you have our support team. Now, this is the main event that I'm sure many of you are wondering is the pricing. So we have the online payments pricing, and then we have the terminal-based pricing. And this is as transparent as it gets. These are your fees. There's not going to be anything hidden in your statements. This is it. Um, so again, if you want and you're very interested, we'll of course set up a time for you and I to speak directly and specifically about your account. And we're always happy to take a look at your current statement with your current provider. And just see where you're at and how we can work with you. But again, this is it. These are your fees. There's no cost from Shortcuts to add this in. It's in your package if you're on our Climb and Summit package. Um, and so it's just these fees and that's it, which is really exciting just because we haven't seen that in many of the other statements that we've gotten to take a look at for clients when doing pricing. So that's exactly it. For our existing customers, which you are, you're using Shortcuts Fusion. So your bookings are already there. There, you won't have to learn any software. It's all there. You understand Fusion, and that's going to speak directly into your payments. So there's not a huge learning curve there. And um, if you're already taking payments, which of course you are, this terminal is very self-explanatory. So you're not going to have a hard time adjusting. You're already basically doing it. We're just going to make it easier by having everything speak and be in one place. Um, we will help you with your migration. So you're not alone in setting this up whatsoever. The only things really for you to do are we send over your proposal. We just need your signature on that. And then I send you the bullet pointed list of how to set up your Stripe account. And once you've done that, the rest is for us to do for you. So we're already making it simple there. So it's just a signature and then setting up a Stripe account, which again, we can walk you through if you need. And then from there, we order your terminal. It takes about a week to a week and a half for them to get to you from what I'm seeing lately. And then once you have that terminal, you call into support. We walk you through setting it up, which is really just plugging it into your shortcut system, and then you're ready to go. Um, and then right from that moment, all of these solutions that we're talking about, they kick into gear and you're done. So it's a really seamless process of getting set up, and we're here to help you along the way, anything that you need. And so here's just again a look at the terminal. It's really beautiful, and right now it is 50% off, which is an amazing deal. So I highly recommend taking advantage of that while it is being offered. And we can, like we said, or like I said, you can order as many terminals as you need. Each terminal does pair to one Shortcuts database, so it's one to one. But then you can walk around to the client and check them out in the chair, whatever you need. And also the other benefit is that working off of cellular service, that's huge for if whatever reason your internet is down, your power is down, you're not without payments and you can keep your business day going, checking people out, which is amazing. And so if you are ready to get started, um, you'll just reach out to me and we can have a conversation about your specific account. We'll get you the proposal for you to take a look at. The pricing we've went over, but we'll just get you that all out, laid out for your business specifically. And then it's an e-signature. And then as soon as you have that, I can help you get your Stripe account set up. We'll order your terminal. And as soon as you have that, it takes, like I said, about a week for you to be ready to go live. And then you're ready with Shortcuts Pay. And from there, you're all in one with Shortcuts on your end, as well as on our end. So if you have any questions with Shortcuts, you're coming to the same place. And we're always happy to help with whatever we can. And yeah, that's Shortcuts Pay. So I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And if you want to create a meeting, you can just reach out to me. My name is Maddie, and we'll go over any questions you have and we can get a little more specific on your account. And yeah, I look forward to speaking with anyone that's interested, and we hope you are excited. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the day.